In this tutorial, we're going to do a really quick demo on doing the upper assembly. All right. I would recommend that you just watch the demo in its entirety first because most of this is pretty easy. And after all the experience you've had in the previous, you probably just need to see how these things go together, and then you'll be able to do it. If you try to follow along, it's just going to take a lot longer. So let's go ahead and we're going to start by creating a new assembly file. For this assembly file, the first thing I want to do is insert the upper clip tube. That's this one here. And I'm just going to green check and insert it. So that way it automatically aligns it to the origin. And I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to hit fix. Again, as I mentioned in previous tutorials, this is going to establish our front, top, and right side orientation for us. And everything else is going to be based off of that. So now I'm going to go up to insert. I'm going to go back and I'm going to bring in the remaining parts that I need. So for this, I need the upper cap nut. So we'll bring that in. And we'll just toss that up there. We'll grab the upper cap. Toss that up there. We'll bring the center band. And then the last thing we need is the clip. And we'll bring that in and put that there. Now, on my clip, what you'll notice is when I did the Boolean, all right, there were extra parts and pieces that were left because when I did it, I had the keep tool option selected. So I'm going to delete these extra pieces. So I'm just going to select it and delete it. I'll zoom out a little bit. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get the upper cap nut in the upper part of this tube. So I'm going to go to the mate. I'm going to use my fasten mate. And I'm just going to grab this outside edge here, which gives me this center. And then I'm going to right click and drag and line that up in there. You'll notice it's facing the wrong way. So I'll flip the primary axis and that one's good. So I'll green check. Next thing I want to do is I want to line up the inside circle on the clip with this inside circle here. It's facing the wrong way, so I'll flip it. In addition to facing the wrong way, it's also rolled underneath now, and I want it up top. So if I use the roll or reorient secondary axis rather, sorry. So reorienting the secondary axis allows me to roll it at 90-degree increments up, which is what I wanted. So I'll green check, that one's done. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna select the outside edge. What you'll notice is when I select this outside edge, it gives me the center that's inside the threaded section. So I'll select that. Mhm. Let's go ahead and grab that. And let's move this a little bit closer. See if and we want to mate that to here. All right, so my mate stopped working, so I'm going to close out of it and go back into fasten mate. And we'll try this again. There we go. Now grabbed it. I know it grabbed it because it shows up in the dialog up here. That happens to be facing the right way, so I'm going to green check. All right, so the last thing I need to do, and this one you have to pay close attention to, all right, when I zoom in on the inside of the center band, all right, this whole segment here, this whole face is meant to overlap the grip. So I don't want to orient the very end of this with the end of the brass tube. What I want to do is I want to go to the inside of this bevel's where this bevel terminates, all right? And I want to select that face right there, or that edge, I should say. And then I'm going to select the edge over here, and then I'm going to green check. So that is it for that subassembly. Again, this was a really quick one, and hopefully, hopefully you just watched it and then you can go do it, and it's easy. Good luck.